All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about the mockup part. Before we get to that, I do want to go over exporting your images from Illustrator first because I did it differently in the other video, and turns out that I need to do it a certain way after experimenting with the mockup. So let's go ahead and if you haven't exported these as PNGs, do that with me now. So you're going to go to File in Illustrator, right, with your designs. Go to File and go to Export and Export As. And we're going to rename these with our first name, last name, underscore class period, underscore graphic t-shirt. For save as type, we want to select PNG. PNG. So this is what I did differently in the other video. So PNG. And this is really important here. We want to select use artboards. And it's okay that it says all because we only have two. That's all we need. And then you can go ahead and click export. All right, now you should get this window here that says PNG options. These are the settings we want. We want high, we want art optimized, and we want this to say transparent. This is important, and this is where I messed up. But this is important because when we do the mock-ups, this will just make your design go right on the t-shirt rather than having like a different colored square in the background. All right, so go ahead and click OK. And then we're going to close out of Illustrator. Make sure to save your file if you didn't. And then you're going to head to eClass. All right, so on eClass on Friday, it says add your 2 t-shirt designs, or Thursday, depending on the day. Add your 2 t-shirt designs to the t-shirt mockups. Basically, you want to look at the graphic t-shirt mockup assignment in Google Classroom. So if you're on Google Classroom, you go to classwork. We already turned in our designs here with our sketch paper, and we're looking for graphic t-shirt mockups. All right. I'm going to use the white t-shirt for both of my designs. So you can choose between white or black, right? So that's the white option. This is the black option. Right? So I want to go with the white one. So this is the one I'm picking. I'm going to go to more actions, 3 dots, open a new window. I'm going to download. If you can't find the download button, you're just going to click the 3 dots again and then download. And go ahead and click that file. See how it is showing me that it downloaded right here? Go ahead and click that. And it's going to open that in Photoshop. All right, I'm going to move myself on this side. Okay, so this is a t-shirt mock-up. Someone else created this, and they set it up so it's really easy. And all you got to do is you see the layers over here and see how one is red. This is where we're switching and putting our art in. So go ahead and double click on that layer. Oh, so see how I double clicked it and it's like editing the title. So double click like farther away. Nope. There we go. Okay. So it turns out you double click on the actual little icon here. So go ahead and double click on that and it's going to open up a new tab. So see, I have 2 tabs here. And this is where you can add your design. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this, or you can hide the layer, either one. And now you're going to open File Explorer and get your design. So graphic t-shirt folder. And this is the one I just exported. So I'm going to go ahead and click and drag it over to Photoshop and see it made a new layer with my design in it. And this is where you can adjust it. So if you really want to maximize the space, you can make your graphic reach from sidewall to sidewall and then hit enter. And then you're going to File, Save. And it saves it. And now that we go to if we go back to the tab, it's going to have our design on our t-shirt. I'm going to hide the guides real quick so that we can see the t-shirt better. Clear guides. All right. So that's it for the mock-up. That's how you get it on there. And personally, I think this is a little too low for me, so I'm going to move it up. So see, I'm clicking on this layer and moving it up. Excuse me. Because I think that looks a little bit more natural or normal. Or just fills the space in better. All right. So once you have your design in its position, you're going to go to File, and you're going to go to Export, Export As. Excuse me. PNG is fine. Transparency is fine because nothing is transparent on here anyways. Let's go ahead and click Export. Rename this T-shirt Mockup 1. Make sure it's in your project folder, and then go ahead and click Save. All right, so then that's exported. And then for the second one, let's say you're using a white tee, because I want to use a white tee for my second design. Then you're just going to go back to this tab that we already opened up, and you can hide this layer. And then the same thing, you're going to click and drag your design over from File Explorer. This is the wrong one because I have a white background here. This is why I changed my mind from PNG to JPEG. So this is the right one. All right. And now I'm going to expand my design so it reaches the edges. And hit Enter. Then save it. And that way it'll update over here. And I think that looks pretty good. So then once again, you're going to export. So File, Export, Export As. PNG is fine. And then go ahead and click Export. And then you're going to title this T-shirt Mockup 2. So that way you have both. And then go ahead and click Save. Now, if you wanted the second one to be black, then you would just have to go and download the other file. This one. And that's only if you want two different ones. So if you chose the black one originally, then you would just stay in that black file the same way that we stayed in the white file. But if you're doing different ones, then you're going to have to download the other file. All right. So now that you have your t-shirt mockups, you're going to upload them. So I can't show you, but I'll tell you, you're going to click Add or Create over here. Select File, and then once you select File, you're going to find your t-shirt. So this one and this one are my t-shirt mockups. Then I'm going to upload them. Once they're done uploading, click the Turn In button. Click it, click it, click it. Turn in the work so that I can see it and I can grade it. Otherwise, it'll say missing. All right, that's the t-shirt mockups. If you have any questions, ask your neighbor, ask someone who's already finished the project. Don't be scared to ask each other because, you know, they've turned it in, so they probably know how to do it if you get stuck on anything. All right.